Well, as we enter the home stretch of this presidential race, which remains extraordinarily tight, Mitt Romney is making his final push, traveling across 13 cities in 7 states in 3 days. My co-anchor Bill Weir has been on the road with him and joins us from New Hampshire this evening. Good evening, Bill.
Cynthia, and it's not over yet, believe it or not. Mitt Romney just walked off stage here in Manchester. This is supposed to be the poetic end to a campaign that started in the Live Free or Die state a year and a half ago, but things are so tight he's added events in Ohio and Pennsylvania tomorrow, which is either brilliant or desperate depending on which strategist you talk to, but there's only so much time on the clock, and this morning the start of the finish line began in balmy Orlando.
We pray that America over these next few days would exalt righteousness.
The morning began with prayers,
one nation under God,
and the pledge, puppets and pin sellers.
I'm a great believer in our democracy.
And to warm up the crowd, just about every big-name Republican in Florida. And squirming all the while, all those little ones brought by hopeful parents for a lesson in living history.
I could say I've met him before.
Right. Have you always voted Republican? Abigail's mom is the Obama campaign's worst nightmare, a former Democrat who brushes off the president's targeted messaging to women.
The economy is more important. It's not the social issues as, women's right to, do what she wants with her body, or it's not, people can marry whoever. We need to get jobs for people.
And then, finally, the man of the hour.
The question of this election really comes down to this. Do the people of America want 4 more years like the last 4 years, or do you want real change finally?
Who began by promising a better tomorrow, while this deadlocked state is still dealing with the headaches of yesterday.
Let people vote! Let people vote!
A long, confusing ballot has led to eternal lines at the polls. It took a lawsuit by Florida Democrats to force Republican state officials to keep early voting open longer. After the morning rally, it was off to Virginia.
It's the next First Lady of the United States.
Where Ann Romney joined the final push.
Are we going to be neighbors soon?
The exurbs outside Washington, D.C. are a distinct mix of young professionals and Old South sensibility, with razor-thin polling margins and a few coveted undecideds. Good to meet you, man. Like Joshua, who just joined the Navy at age 30.
And honestly, I haven't got a whole lot of clarity from either candidate. It's been a lot of, we stand with Israel and we stand with our ally.
Yeah.
Awesome. What does that mean?
From Virginia, it was on to Ohio in time for dinner. The state to watch tomorrow night.
I need your vote. Walk with me. Walk together.
It is so tight here that even in deep blue counties, where billboards rotate Romney's face with wanted posters, supporters have come in from out of state to fight the ground game one door at a time.
We support Mitt Romney. We're hoping we can get your support here come Tuesday.
Now, you guys did this 4 years ago for McCain?
Yes.
How would you compare the enthusiasm between then and now?
World of difference. 3 or 4 times more now.
It's feeling a lot like a turnout election, that the side that wins will be the side that really gets their people to the polls.
Political scientist John Green teaches battleground politics at the University of Akron and points out that after a season of redistricting and new precinct locations, it might be a good idea to brace ourselves for the fallout of mass Ohio confusion.
When there's confusion, there's provisional ballots, and there's disputes, and there's arguments, and there's lawsuits. So if it turns out to be really close, it could take a few days, maybe even a few weeks to sort it all out.
Please, Lord, no.
We've been through that before, right?
Oh, heavens forbid. Yeah, if you show up at the wrong precinct in Ohio, you still get to cast a provisional ballot, Cynthia, but they don't count it for 10 days. So the best we can hope for tomorrow night is just one late night.
Oh, Bill, thanks so much for that report. We will see what happens, of course.